It's Week 9 of the National Football League, and everyone's watching Jackson Smith-Njigba. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Seahawks and the Rams, next on EA Sports.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks so much for joining us, everybody. Up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward. And Brock, now that we're into the November portion of our season, we've got a pretty good picture of who both of these teams, at least who we expect these teams to be from here on out.
Yeah, no question about it. They're through the opening rounds if this is a boxing.
With the honor of getting us started, and we're underway from Seattle. Ronnie Rivers now on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. And they're brought out by the 16-year pro, rebounded from an injury last season, Matthew Stafford.
That's a loss last week, Kate, that he wears. He's worn it all week long, and I know he isn't the only guy out there. There's 11 on the side on every play. A couple of interceptions. He's going to hold himself accountable. A lot of work's gone into making sure this week's game is an improvement on that.
Stafford now on first down. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Cooper Kupp, the intended receiver. So it's second down coming up. Well, as we see the names populating this injury report, partner, we recognize they've had to do some adjusting over the course of the season as key contributors have gone down.
And this, right here, this is where fan favorites and surprise superstars are born, Kate. From guys having to step in as a result of these injuries. You never root for players to miss time and go down, but you'll always root for the guys filling in, who are getting their shot to make their name and contribute when it really matters.
Has him on the quick hitter. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Tackle made by Nehemiah Pritchett. Now a moment to check out his numbers catching that football last week. Eight yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Throwing to Stafford on 3rd. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Slide's kick is up and good. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offense a first down.
Automatic first down.
You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense, roughing the kicker, and now they've got a first inside the red zone. Oh, flag is down here. This might be a free play. He's got a man left. He winds up out of bounds, but things not settled yet, so we've got a flag down. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Shotgun snap to Stafford. This one's caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. Now Stafford again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he's out in the clear. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. And he makes the Huffs go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. So on our opening drive, Brock, we've got a big defensive highlight already as the pick 6 starts off our scoring.
This is a defense who isn't hiding how they're approaching this game. They want to be disruptive. They're unafraid to be aggressive. Can be a risky mentality to have. Boy, can it set a tone early.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. On the return, here comes Rivers. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Rams and receiver Cooper Kupp taking the field once again. And as this season progresses, he's been a steady producer for this offense, leading the league in receptions to this point. That one complete to Whittington. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down. Stafford from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Up the gut they go with Williams. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the old lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
3rd and long now for Stafford. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going. And you got to react as it begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Punt meets him at the 28. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this 3rd-year QB.
And you wonder, as he's about to take his first snap today, yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the 1 touchdown. Be curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Running with Walker again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's now 3rd down and 6.
About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They're looking at 3rd and 6 here. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. Now an inside give to Walker. And he runs this one down to the 22-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Throwing from the gun. Bobo with the grab. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Working inside the red zone. He's got it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 13-0 lead. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on an opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And he's in the midst of a phenomenal season. Right now you can see he's 2nd in the league in touchdown receptions. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
They motion the tight end over. Throwing on 3rd and long. It's complete to Whittington. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He takes it at the 4. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Seahawks and their quarterback ready to take over once again. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And it'll be Seahawks football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Finding Flowers. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. It's a pickup of 26. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
First down from the red zone. Finds Bobo. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. The rookie from Miami, they're on the stop.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
The throw is caught. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with first and goal. Back now, pressure on its way. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Seahawks boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Right on the edge of the goal line for first and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a first down pass play can and certainly was effective.
Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Rams taking over on offense late in the first half. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off the deficit before halftime. Throwing now on first down, Stafford. And that one's unsuccessful. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. And it sets up second down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Stafford to throw again on second. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Working from the gun, here's Stafford. Able to find Nacua here. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. Shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now the Rams are going to use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. He brings the offense up now for a first and 10. Throwing it again here. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Back to the air we go on second. Stafford. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it. So on third down, they're going to go ahead and bring him out to try and get 3 here before the half. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. Coming off the edge, and it's blocked. They can advance it now, picked up inside the 30.
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick, but let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. That might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. We will not get another play here, Brock. That's to an E. Time's going to run out on the half. We've reached halftime from C. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the 3rd quarter. The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're gonna send this one away. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Seahawks are headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And he has just shredded NFL defenses so far this season. You can see he's sitting 2nd right now across the league in rushing yards. He's contained at the line for no gain. That tackle made by Kobe Turner. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's 3rd down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He lets one fly deep downfield. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And they're gonna be stuck with a 4th and long. They're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll get it up to the 44. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the 1st. They give up the gut to Walker. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
New set of downs for him at the 38. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught by Flowers. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
That's another Seahawks.
Walker now from the gun. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Staying with Walker. And he's able to get this down to the edge of the red zone. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
Trying to work quickly now.
At the 19-yard line. A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
Trying for it, it's Walker. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They send Nakua in motion left. Look at this. The wideout gets it to start this drive. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. But linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
That's taken in by Cup. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Stafford now on third down. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. First and 10 now from the 30. They go with Williams on the counter. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Julian Love bringing that one to an end. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of...
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap to Sanford. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Stafford from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down.
This is one of those cases, Kate, where basketball and football blend together. You know, great zone defenses in basketball. You think about them through the years. They trust one another. They know where they are as defenders on that court. Same thing in coverage. When you trust one another, when you communicate, good things happen. Just like that, you suffocate a pocket because there's nowhere for the quarterback to go.
Desperation time here on fourth. That's cut beyond the marker. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
That one way too far up there. They can't connect.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
On third down, here's Williams. And he'll make his way down to the 16-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain. They're going to have 4th and 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Here's Walker running right. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. The give now to Walker. And he takes this across. Nope, beg your pardon. They're going to spot him right at the 35-yard line. 3rd and 4 coming up now. They're going play action. Finds Smith and Jigba. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Running is Walker. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. And this is now a 100-yard gain for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. 1st and 10 from the 41. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And they get him down after a quality pickup to about the 36. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
It's Walker on the give. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. They go with Walker here. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
That's another Seahawks first down.
To the ground with Walker. Reaches the end zone. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks continue piling on to this lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Rivers. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Out come the Rams on offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Stafford now. That one complete to Higbee. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Stafford now on 1st down. Throw finds DeMarcus Robinson. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Seattle.